Yes. I think Python will be very basic to all of you, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
after that, when it comes to mathematics for machine learning, why mathematics for machine learning is required? Then it involves linear algebra, multivariate calculus, probability, statistics, all those stuff. Okay. If we'll talk about means in your data science and machine learning, the role of mathematics, you can consider 35 to 40% role of linear algebra. Then 15 to 20% you can use multivariate calculus. Then statistics and probability up to 20 to 30%. Then some of the algorithms and miscellaneous it covers 20 to 25. Okay. And linear algebra it is a part of mathematics which is used most in machine learning. And it is linear algebra nothing but it helps you for optimization. Okay. And it is perform the operation on the data, various operation it can perform. Then I'll share some of the PDFs and PPT regarding to mathematics for machine learning as well. Okay, we'll discuss some of the stuffs. Don't worry about that. In that, we'll discuss the book I told you. What are the book you need to follow for mathematics stuff? No,
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
then take the screenshot of this. I have shared you the book. I think I'm not shared.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, you're saying no or yes, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir, you do.
Means I'm not shared, right? I have not shared. Guys, please respond.
No, sir.
You
Not.
have shared, sir.
No, sir,
Sir,
you
shared,
didn't send.
No, sir.
Are
you
you
have
sure?
shared
No,
in the
sir.
group, sir.
Are you sure?
Design North, Design North. Mathematics for machine learning, Design North.
What? Yes,
Sir, you have shared the
Shared in
book.
the group, sir.
I've
You
already
shared in the
shared,
group,
right?
sir. MML book.
Shared in group, sir.
Yes, MML book.
MML. MML book.
MML book. I've shared, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
So then why are you saying no, sir? This I've shared, right? अर्जुन अरे भाई
Yes, sir, you
कंफर्म
have
कर लो
already
क्योंकि
shared.
बहुत लोग हैं जो क्लास में एक्टिव नहीं रहते. Okay.
Sir, you have shared the book. The PDF of the book is already shared in the group.
Yes. For mathematics, there in the book itself, there are some topics related to when models meet the data representation, then models as function, then models as probability distribution, learning to find the how to find the parameters, empirical risk minimization, all those stuff. Okay, then why are they using regularization to reduce the what?
Overfitting, sir.
Reduce overfitting.
Overfitting. Various regulation techniques. Who can tell me? I've discussed already.
Region lasso.
Others drop out. ये सब क्या होगा?
Or
हाँ क्या है? हम्म tell me भाई. Various means your regulation rules like means only lasso and reads. The most common
So
regulation technique is
batch,
what?
batch, sir, and SVM.
Dropout, yearly stopping, co-adaptation. Means dropout means the more units you dropped out, the strengther the regularization will be. Yearly stopping means we are using large number of epochs and plots for the validation of loss graph. Then co-adaptation means neurons predict the patterns in the training data using output of specific neuron. I've discussed all those talks along with you or not? First, let me clarify.
Yes,
Avinash.
sir.
Oh,
yes, sir. Discuss. Yes, sir.
Vamsi, are you there?
Yes, sir, you discuss.
Then you are not answering. Then then it covers your uh, uh, yearly topic quadruptation. Then it covers your regularization technique, covers your last one ridge regulation. That is last one means your L1, ridge means your L2 regularization. L1 regularization penalizes the weights in proportion to the sum of the absolute values of the weights, and ridge regression is nothing but the L2 regularization that shrinks the coefficient close to zero for unimportant predictors, but never make them exactly equal to zero. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So, so when we are talking about the mathematics for machine learning, let's talk about the roadmap. Okay. So when I'm talking about that, in mathematics, the data flow diagram, that is the procedure. I'll understand the data flow diagram. Then some of the techniques like conic parameters, how the conic parameters work. Okay. Then what is degree of polynomial, that you can find the best fit of a and b so that y is equal to a plus bx. Suppose take the example y is equal to a plus bx in linear regression where a is constant and b is the what? Y equal to a plus bx in linear regression equation. If a is the constant, what is the b stands for? Is the intercept.
Slope.
dependent variable.
Yes.
Dependent variable.
No, it is the intercept.
Intercept.
Okay. Then suppose I'm giving you a equation. Just everyone write it down. Just we'll overall discuss the mathematics. Just write an equation for simple for degree of polynomial. If we'll talk about, just write a simple equation. Everyone in a pen and paper, please take a pen and paper. Give you 1 minute. Do that. Quick, quick, quick. Ready?
Yes, sir.
Suppose write the equation 3x square plus 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. Find the value of x.
So can you repeat the equation?
3x square plus 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. Quick. Hmm.
So x will be -1 or 1/3.
Yes. Anyone else? Om, you are the only one over here. No one is ready. No one will solve the problem.
So x is
The
equal
this
to
equation
minus
don't
1
need.
and 1/3.
Yes,
Sir, x
Vedant.
is equal to -1 and 1/3.
Okay. Anyone else? Only Vedang, Om, and the girl name. What's your name, please? Tell me. The girl.
Dhvani.
Dhwani. Dhwani. These people are only active in the class. I will mark their names. Okay. Don't worry about that. Okay. I'll find out when it comes to eigenvalues of means when you want to find the degree of polynomial. Then I'll do that. 3x square plus 2x you divided 3x minus x plus 1 is equal to 0. And 3x, x plus 1 will be common, and minus 1 x plus 1 is equal to 0. And here you can find the x is equal to -1 and x is equal to 1/3. Right? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Then, yes, what happened?
-1, 1/3.
Yeah, -1. Let me see the people over here. I've written something in the chat box, I think. Neha Shinde. Good evening, Sean. So now have you find out have you solved the question? Neha, are you there? Indu Divya, are you there?
Sir.
Okay, have you solved the equation?
Yes, sir.
Then when it comes to core fitting, core fitting Python API means the core fit can be straight line or a core fit line also. Then in mathematics you can find the vector operations, various vector operations. The magnitude of vector, that is a magnitude of a is equal to x1 square plus x2 square plus up to xn square. Then proof of compound angle formula, that is okay. Can you prove the compound angle formula of cos alpha minus beta? Can anyone tell me? Can you prove that? Proof of compound angle formula, that is your uh, cos alpha minus beta. Can anyone prove me that? Anyone over here? Is that not aware
Yes,
of
sir.
mathematics? Then okay, can you do that? Okay, we'll discuss this later. Okay, now question comes. Can you prove that sine square theta plus cos square theta, proof of equivalence, when we talk about, when law of cosines we will talk about, sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. How it's derived? Can anyone prove me that?
One, sir.
How it's derived? You can do that? क्या भाई क्या कर रहे हो तुम लोग?
Sir, sin square theta plus cos square theta, na?
Yes.
So that will be one, sir.
How? Prove me that.
Uh,
Hmm.
Using Pythagoras theorem.
Then derive that. How? Tell me. Yes. No answer. In Pythagoras theorem, what is the value of sine theta? How sine theta will be calculated?
sir, opposite by hypotenuse.
Yes. Means P by H plus cos theta can be calculated as
B by H.
Adjacent by hypotenuse.
P by H means
PYH.
sine square theta. Okay, listen to me carefully. Means sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to P by H square plus B by H whole square, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then it is equal to P square upon H square plus B square upon H square, right?
Yes, sir.
H
Yes,
square
sir.
should be
Yes, sir.
common. LHS, then it will be P square plus B square, right?
Yes.
Then according to Pythagoras theorem, P square plus B square is nothing but H square, because H is equal to P square plus B square the whole root over.
Yes, sir.
Then it will be P square plus B square upon H square is equal to H square upon H square is equal to 1, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Everyone got getting it? What I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
No derivation is required for you.
No.
No, sir.
Then what's that? Oh, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Oh, what the Gauri Katta Dipesh. Okay. Om, your domain is data science
Sorry,
machine
sir.
learning.
Yes, sir.
Your domain, what's your domain? You are a college student.
Yes, sir. Final year, sir.
You
Engineering
are in
student.
which year?
Final year, sir.
Computer science.
No, yeah, no, sir. IT, information technology.
Okay. Which college?
So from one of the
Which college?
colleges from Pune, sir. Trinity Academy of Engineering.
Okay. It's a good college. College environment, campus.
Yes, sir.
Good. You're staying in hostel or
No, sir. I'm living friends flat.
okay, living outside the campus?
Yes, sir.
So after that, proof of equivalence. Can you prove me that sigma of n is from n is equal to 1 to n, a n b n is equal to magnitude of a into magnitude of b into cos theta? Can you prove me that proof of equivalence?
नो सर रिवाइज करना पड़ेगा.
Okay, then do the revision. Come to me. We'll discuss in the upcoming session the mathematics. At that time, I'll ask you.
ओके सर.
Sir, can you pardon the question?
Okay, it's sigma of n minus 1 to n a n b n is equal to magnitude of a into magnitude of b into cos theta. Yes.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Then how SVM optimization problems means SVM optimization problems means difference between the value from now to the original value, that is okay. What is magnitude, you know na? Means the difference value from now to the original value is called magnitude. Yes, when we are talking about SVM optimization problem. ओके भाई, ये सब तुम्हारे लिए न्यू है पूरा, बिल्कुल. दिस इज completely new to all of you, right? Have you ever
Yes, sir.
heard the term that is Wolf dual problem?
Yes,
New
sir.
sir, new sir.
Wolf dual problem. Have you ever heard that? Wolf dual problem तो सुने होगे? No.
No, sir.
Maximum and
No,
minimum
sir.
value.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Kernel density estimation, kernel density function. No.
No, no.
No,
So when the
No,
No,
distribution
sir.
sir.
is there, we
Sir,
calculate the density.
sir.
Okay, listen. Okay, kernel density function means your KD when distribution is there, we can calculate the density. Here histogram is required. Means histogram is nothing but a frequency of distribution calculation. Means graph is directly proportional to 1 by density. Means it is inversely proportional to the density. Means when kernel density function comes into picture, their gap and density comes, and gap is inversely proportional to the density. Then in kernel density estimation is there. In kernel density, am I audible, right? Audible clearly.
Yes sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Sir.
sir.
And then
Yes, sir.
when it comes to kernel density estimation, here one formula is there. I'll tell you because first so your task is to proof of equivalence that I told you. Oh, yeah. Then when it comes to model fitting, there it comes underfitting, overfitting, and fitting well. Best fit line. What is those stuff, you know, right? When model is too simple for your data, that is underfitting. Then overfitting is when the model is too complex for your data. Then well, best fit means when the model is uh, too good, that fitting well for your on-scene data, right?
Yes sir.
Now, one
Yes, sir.
most important thing, when it comes to parameter estimation, there comes a term that is normal distribution. In normal distribution, there are two terms comes into picture. One is probability distribution function, and another one is cumulative distribution function. Probability density function PDF, cumulative density function, that is CDF. Okay, means PDF, how it will be calculated. Your f of x, mu, and sigma is equal to 1 upon 2 pi sigma square. Okay, then the most important thing, that is Bayes theorem. When you are talking about probability modeling and inference, Can you tell me what is prior probability and what is posterior probability in Bayes theorem? We are talking about the roadmap, guys. Okay, when it comes to mathematics, मतलब अभी से इतना शौक मत हो जाओ, ठीक है? What is prior probability? What is posterior probability? Can you tell me, Om, Vedang, Dhwani, anyone? Sanket. What is prior probability and what is posterior probability?
Sir,
So
can I?
basically, prior probability is the probability before the new data is collected or before the new data is tested. And posterior is exactly the opposite. It is the probability after the data is tested or collected.
Yes. Good.
So
Now the
basically,
equation.
in sim, if we say that we made some assumptions based on we collect data sir before that we call it probability sir.
So now it comes to Bayes theorem. Bayes theorem. Bayes theorem. What is the equation for Bayes theorem? Probability of hypothesis upon evidence is equal to nothing but equal to probability of H into probability of E upon H divided by your probability of estimation. What is this? Who can tell? Data science, ML. Tell me, what is this? Who can tell me?
Conditional probability.
Conditional probability. What is probability of H? What is probability of E? And what is probability of E upon H? What is probability of H upon? You can tell me.
Sir, basically that probability of H upon E means
Mm-hmm.
probability of some sir. Let's take an example. That's H is an event and E is an event.
Mm-hmm.
So probability of H means H by E means probability of H after happening of event E, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Then which is equals to probability of H when that event happens into
कौन बोल रहा है
probability
ये
of
कौन बोल रहा है?
sir Ohm
कौन
sir
बोल रहा है?
Ohm sir
ओम
Ohm sir.
ओम. ओके ओके ओके. ओम. बोल.
Yes, sir. And
बोल बोल.
probability of E upon H means probability of event E after happening of event H divided by probability of event E, sir.
Then probability of event E मैंने E means what?
E, sorry, sir.
Listen, it's hypothesis or evidence, right?
Yes, sir.
Hypothesis upon evidence means probability of H upon E is equal to what? It is the probability of a hypothesis is true when we have the evidence. We have the given evidence, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Sir.
Then what is probability of H? Is the probability of hypothesis before
Hypothesis.
any evidences is present. Before any evidence is present, before E comes to picture. Then what is probability of E upon H? It is the probability of seeing the evidence if the hypothesis is true. Then what is probability of E? It is the probability of observing the evidence. Got it? What is Bayes theorem?
Sir, could you explain it with an example, if possible?
So could you explain with an example? You are talking about means
Yes,
Bayes theorem example.
yes, sir. Like a real life example of Bayes theorem.
Suppose take first understand this theorem that what is hypothesis, what is evidence. Okay, what is hypothesis and what is evidence? Can you tell me? Can anyone? Om?
So evidence would be something that is true, like the event takes place and it's true.
Hmm.
Hypothesis would be like it can be true,
Mm-hmm.
but like
Just
based on
some
like
assump we
मतलब
can
हो सकता है true, but it could be false as
so
well.
we can call it as just some assumptions, hypothesis.
Yes, hypothesis is nothing but the assumption. Then what is event?
Event is an event
The
which either
event
supports.
happening which is true. It
Hmm.
supports like so in this case I
Means
would say like
now come
it is
to
supporting
your
the hypothesis.
okay, just hold on. Just hold on. Now I have explained you. So now I'll details will explain in detail. Okay. Now this class is whole dedicated to the mathematics. Okay. Now we'll learn the bias theorem. Okay. Okay. How the bias theorem actually works. Okay. We'll understand it today. Okay. And no more discussion for today's class. Only this mathematics. How it's derived. Let me explain. Huh. So I told you two terms, that is ohm and all. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
When we
sir.
are talking about prior probability and posterior probability, here probability of H upon E, when I told you that probability of a hypothesis is true when we have the given evidence. Okay. Om, can you hear me, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Probability of H of E means it is the posterior probability. Means the probability of hypothesis H being true when the given evidence is there, that is E. It is called the posterior probability. Then probability of E upon H is the likelihood. Means it is the probability of observing the evidence E if the hypothesis H is true. Got it? Means it is the first is the hypothesis, probability of probability of H upon E. It is the uh, hypothesis. Hypothesis. Sorry, no. Means sorry. It is the posterior probability. Posterior. Posterior probability. Posterior probability. Then probability of E upon H. It is what? It is the what?
Likely.
Likelihood.
Likelihood of a function. That is your probability of observing the evidence. Then your probability of H is equal to what? It is the prior probability. The probability of E is what? It is the marginal probability. Yeah? Marginal. Okay. Means it is the marginal probability means the total probability of observing the evidence under all possible hypotheses. Then probability of H means prior probability means it is the initial belief that about the probability of hypothesis before seeing the evidence. I told you, right? Probability of H means nothing but probability of hypothesis before any evidence is present. Right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
You understood the equation?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Now, if we'll talk about what real world scenario, suppose medical emergency or medical treatment diagnosis. Okay, because imagine a scenario where what you are trying to diagnose a disease using a medical test, and means here you can apply. So example you can take that medical disease diagnosis. Disease diagnosis. Diagnosis. Yes. Suppose hypothesis when you are testing. Okay. Here.
Sir, your screen is not visible.
Why? My screen
The
is not
screen is not
visible.
visible, sir.
It
Yes, sir.
happened now.
हाँ, it
Yes, sir,
just happened
your
now.
screen got stuck, sir.
Okay. अभी अभी हुआ ना अभी visible नहीं हुआ सर.
हाँ
Yes, sir.
हाँ
अभी
अभी
हुआ.
नहीं है.
Yes,
हाँ,
sir.
अभी just हुआ sir.
Just hold on. Good. Nani. Now my screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. The disease diagnosis. Suppose the hypothesis and evidence is there. Means hypothesis means the patient has the disease, and the evidence is patient tests the positive for the disease. Okay. Patient has the disease, and the patient tests positive for the disease. When the given information is there, means the disease is rare. Mean the if the hypothesis probability of hypothesis is equal to 0.01. So suppose if probability of hypothesis is equal to 0.01, means 1% of the people have the disease. Then the test is 99% accurate. This is the given information that the, so suppose the information is given. The first information is this. Then the test is 99% accurate. Accurate. And percent accurate. Okay. Means the true positive rate, that is CPR, that is sensitivity, if the patient has the disease, then the probability of that test is positive is equal to 0.09, 0.99. Okay. Then when you are calculating, means your here 0.99 is what? Probability of what? E upon
E,
H.
sir.
What? Probability of
E upon
means
H,
true
sir.
positive rate when you are calculating, means when you have the patient has disease, and means if the patient has the disease and the probability of that test is positive also, then here you need to calculate the probability of E upon H. Evidence when hypothesis is true, right? E upon H means what? Probability of seeing the evidence if the hypothesis is true, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. So then this is true positive rate. This is true positive rate is equal to, this is called TPR. TPR. Okay. Then if we talk about FPR, there may be two conditions. FPR means if the patient
False
doesn't have the
positive.
disease, then there is a 5% chance the test will still be positive. अगर पेशेंट डजंट हैव द डिजीज देन देयर इज अ 5% कुछ ना चांस तो रहता है ना देयर इज everything there is a chance that you will affected in that disease, hence you don't have that particular disease that you know, right? Then is false positive rate, that is probability of E upon minus H is equal to, suppose 0.05. Got it? Then here the given information is probability of minus H yeah, evidence is false, so hypothesis is false, means equal to 0.99. Means 99% of the people don't have that disease. Means your 99% of the people don't have the don't have the disease. Got it? And the objective is to, the question is, here the evidences are given. Everything is there. You are getting it. It might be you can find it quite difficult, but try to understand, guys. Okay. Om, are you there? Om, Avari,
Yes, sir. I'm there, sir.
you can understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Clearly, you can getting my points. Here the informations are given. Okay. Probability of H, TPR, FVR, and probability of management. Your objective is to find the probability that the patient actually has the disease, given that the test result is positive, that is P of H upon E. Okay. You have to find out the probability of, find the probability of H upon E. Okay. I'll find that. Suppose first apply the Bayes theorem, means calculate the marginal probability, that is your probability of what? Marginal probability is
Evidence.
what?
Evidence, sir. Probability of
Evidence.
Yes,
evidence. E.
evidence. Means first, means this represents the overall probability of getting a positive test result, which includes both true positive and false positive. When I calculating probability of E, yeah, answer. So was first find the probability of E, that is equal to probability of E can be derived. So the equation is this. What is the, how the probability of E can be derived? Probability of E upon H, then into probability of H. Om, are you there?
Yes, sir. Divided by probability of H upon E.
Hmm? There is false positive and true positive also. So when we are calculating probability of E, probability of E upon H into probability of E plus the false positive rate, it is there, right? False positive rate is there. So I will do that. Probability of E
E
upon
upon
minus
minus
H, yes, right, into
Yes, sir.
probability of
E of H
minus H, right?
minus. Okay.
Then how the equation will be derived is equal to probability of E upon H, means your 0.99 into what? 0.01
Zero
probability
one.
of H, then plus 0.05, right, into
Yes, sir.
0. What?
9.
9. Then is equal to probability of E is equal to 0.0099 plus your 0.0595, 0495. Okay. Okay, guys, listen to me carefully. If you find this as bizarre and you don't enjoy the class, you feel little disappointed that what are all these mathematics comes, then ऐसा होता है, ठीक है, मैथमेटिक्स किसी को भी अच्छा नहीं लगता, आई थिंक सो, बट when you start enjoying the classes, when you start enjoying the mathematics that involved in machine learning and data science, then you can be a means you can be expert in this field, data science and machine learning. ऐसा नहीं है कि when you know all the algorithms in machine learning, you just know the diagram, how the I'll create the model, everything. This is not. When you will go for industrial purposes, mathematics is very important for this in this field. Okay, so start enjoying
Yes, sir.
these classes. Okay,
So
and
the
listen
answer
to
will
me.
be 0.0594.
Okay, the answer will be
Yes.
0.0594.
means your
Zero five
probability
nine four.
of E is equal to, guys कुछ तो पढ़ रहे हैं ना, these are most important terms. 0.05 what क्या है
0994.
94.
94. Okay, got it. Then you can apply, this is the uh, step number 1. Okay, you can find the marginal probability here. To find the marginal probability, yes guys, please wait for me to complete this. Okay, बायस थ्योरम एटलीस्ट विल कंप्लीट. ओके, अगर क्लास में थोड़ा लेट भी हो जाए, 10 मिनट ज्यादा हो जाए तो डोंट माइंड, हैव टू कंप्लीट.
Sure, sir.
बी पेशेंट, नो प्रॉब्लम ना, किसी को मतलब प्रॉब्लम तो नहीं होना चाहिए. दिस इज माय लास्ट क्लास आल्सो, आई डोंट हैव एनी प्रॉब्लम. सो देन marginal probability you find out. Then the step 2 will be, I'll share this along with you. Step 2 क्या होगा, what we'll do in step
Finding
2,
probability of H upon E.
we can apply over here the bias theorem. Bias theorem. Bias theorem means probability of, okay, this one.
H upon E is equal to P probability of.
This one, nah. This one. That's why I'm copying over from here. This, right? Then we will substitute the values. Means probability of H upon E is equal to, what will be the value? Me.
0.01.
0.16.
Huh?
0.1667, sir.
No. अरे
कैलकुलेटेड आंसर
डायरेक्ट आंसर बता दिए क्या? अरे फर्स्ट टेल मी भाई, तुम लोग मतलब डिराइव करना चाहिए, नहीं कि
0.01
डायरेक्ट
sir.
आंसर बोलोगे.
0.01 into
रुको,
0.0.
just hold on. 0.01 into
0.99.
99 divided by how much?
0.59.
0.0594.
0594. Then means probability of H upon E is equal to how much? 0 point कितना होगा, डिराइव करो. This into 0 point, I think 0.0099 upon what, 0.0594, means your probability of H upon E is equal to how much it will be? Answer? Sorry.
0.1667.
0 point
So it's a recurring value.
0.16.
0.1667.
0.67.
So it's a recurring
Yeah.
value.
Yes, sir.
Okay, means the recurring value. Okay, got it.
0.16.
Okay, got it. It's nearly is equal to recurring value, right?
Yes.
Then means the answer will be, the final answer will be that we got probability of H upon E is equal to, means your probability of H upon E is nearly is equal to how much? 0.16167
67.
or means कितना?
16.7.
16.7%, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Got
Yes,
the
sir.
answer? Got the answer?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'll
Yes, sir.
share
Yes, sir.
I'll share this along with all of you. Okay, don't worry. Format, font size. Mm, wait. Increase over the font size for nature. होगा नहीं होगा. Yes. आप तो वर्क में अच्छा दिखता है क्या ये? हैं? Yes, anyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ये अच्छा दिखता है ना?
Yes.
और कुछ कूल कर ले cool वाला रिटर्निंग. No, not Castle. It will the Times New Roman is there. Cool. But it then how will interpret the result? Okay. Even though the test is 99% accurate in Bayes theorem, the probability of that patient actually has the disease after testing positive is only about what 16.7%.
16 point.
Means this may seem that uh, what intuitive, but it's because the disease is very rare. The number of false positive outweighs the true positive, that reducing the overall certainty. This is why the doctors don't rely solely on the one test. Only if they will not confirm after one test. They will consider additional factors such as symptoms, risk factors, and other diagnostic tests also. Okay? Means how I'll visualize the Bayes theorem in intuitions. Consider that 10,000 people are there and 100 people means 1% have the disease. Listen to me carefully. Okay? 1% have the disease means 9,900 people means 99% don't have the disease. Then when it comes to test result, that is true positive and false positive, means true positive 99 people means 99% out of 100% test positive and have the disease. Then false positive means 495 people means 5% of 9,900 test positive but don't have that particular disease. Got it? So among the 594 people who test positive, means that includes, okay, so समझ पा रहे हो what I'm saying? You are getting it? No, not getting it. Then tell me
Sir,
how
समझ रहा sir.
594 people test positive has been derived. Tell me. Tell me. Om, are you there?
Yes, sir.
कैसे हुआ बोलो? When it comes to test results, Om and all, when it
Yes, sir.
comes to true positives, it means 99 people means your 99% of 100, right? That test positive and have the disease. This is means these are test positive and have the disease, right? Then when it
Yes, sir.
comes to false positives, what is this? Means your 495 people, 5,000, sorry, 595 people means your 5% of 9,900 people. This is test positive, but don't have the disease. Okay. True positive, false positive. So now tell me. So from the 594 people who test positive but don't have the disease, how 599 people derived? Now tell me. Tell me, oh, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes. How 599 4 people who test positive but don't have that disease? Bolo, anyone?
So,
True positive and false positive, test positive and have the disease. How it derived na? 99
yes, sir.
true positive
Yes, sir. And
TP
the false positive,
plus 495 false positive.
false positive.
Got it?
False positive.
Means it indicates that only 99. So let me means only 99 actually have the disease, and that's about how much percentage? 16.7% true positives, out of all positive results. Okay,
Yes, sir.
got it? Answer.
Yes, sir.
Everyone getting it?
Yes,
Yes.
sir, got it.
I'll implement. We'll see. Do you have 10 more minutes? Should we implement?
Sure, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, let's
Yes,
other
sir.
to ask. कोई बोलो भाई. Do you have the time?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
हाँ
Yes,
सर
sir,
सर
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let's let's go then. Just hold on. Give me 10 more minutes. So we'll visualize it. Then we'll wind up the class. Okay.
Sure, sir.
Guys, you are enjoying the classes, right? No question. Means nothing to be tell about that, right? If you want to change something, if you want to discuss something that you can tell me, sir, we want to learn this. So the next class we can continue. Okay. Or else the way I'm following is it's quite effective for you,
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
or anything to be added.
Yes, sir. Very helpful.
Probability of H is you're given 0.01. Then probability of not H is your 1 minus probability of H. Then um, Then these are the given probabilities. Then probability of E that given and given H is equal to 0.99. Then probability of E given not H is equal to 0.01. Got it?
Yes,
Yes, everyone. Then your probability of E is equal to your probability of P then given an H into probability of H plus your probability of E given not H into P not H. Yes. Then
yes,
I
sir.
will apply theorem. Then you apply the Bayes theorem. I'll apply probability of H when given E is equal to probability of E when the given hypothesis is there into what probability of hypothesis. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Divided by probability of tens. Got it? Then you need to
Yes.
print the hypothesis. Then I'll display. Then I'll displaying the results. I'll display, then print f the probability that the patient has the disease given a positive test positive test when the probability of H given evidence into 100 then dot to f and to be percentage. It will run this.
सर बायस थ्योरम में ये गलत लिखा है, पी मिसिंग है और फिर ब्रैकेट में गिवन अंडरस्कोर एच नहीं है, एक गिवन स्पेस एच.
What?
सर बायस थ्योरम में आपने
Okay.
पहले
हो
पी
गया
पी इज मिसिंग
हो गया
एंड
ना
देन
हो गया
गिवन अंडरस्कोर एच.
What?
P underscore E underscore given underscore is missing and given underscore H in the brackets.
हुआ ना अब तो हुआ ना
नहीं
सॉरी
सर,
अप्लाई द
स्टार्टिंग में
बाय
नहीं.
हाँ क्या बोल रहे हो मुझे
सर आपने P underscore E underscore given
कहाँ
space H
कहाँ
लिखा है, उधर underscore
कहाँ
मिसिंग है.
अरे
सर
टेल
बायस
मी
थ्योरम में
वेयर
विद इन
भाई
द ब्रैकेट.
Sir, in the
सर
bracket.
थ्योरम में इन द
सर वो
ब्रैकेट.
लास्ट लाइन में ना फॉर्मेट आपल्याला आपने लिखा है P_H म्हणजे प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ हाइपोथेसिस अपॉन ई H अपॉन ई लिखा है ना आपने लास्ट में, उधर वो ई नहीं आएगा। अच्छा
Oh, just hold on. Then it will be your probability of H given E is equal to probability of E given H plus.
हाँ सर, वो गिवन अंडरस्कोर
Oh,
Sir, after given there is no
okay.
underscore.
Plus probability of H. No.
नहीं सर, प्लस नहीं सर,
No, sir,
आपका वो
sir.
अंडरस्कोर
Sir,
into.
मिसिंग
after
है,
given.
आपका नेमिंग
after given.
कन्वेंशन
Okay.
रॉन्ग है सर।
Upon probability of E, right? Na.
नहीं सर,
But
सर
here,
आपने गिवन अंडरस्कोर एच नहीं लिखा है।
where
Sir,
can you tell
underscore
me?
is missing before H.
Sir,
Oh,
inside the bracket.
अरे
Yes,
हाँ,
sir.
ये मिसिंग था क्या?
हाँ सर।
अरे मैं बोल रहा हूँ, मैं मार्जिनल प्रोवाइड। मैं बोला कि मैं तो इक्वेशन ठीक लिखा हूँ, क्या कुछ गलत हुआ क्या? तुम लोग बोल रहे हो तो means here
नहीं सर, इक्वेशन
we
करेक्ट
have
लिखा है।
given probabilities. We have the given probability hey. Okay, get it? Okay. It's showing 50%. Probability of patient has the disease is 50%. Any error?
सर
अरे
आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग, आपने फॉल्स पॉजिटिव का
got
ये
it,
लिखा है।
0.05 ना?
हाँ, यस सर।
ना अभी
हाँ सर।
हाँ, तुम लोग क्या कर रहे हो? ओके, नाउ यू गॉट द राइट आंसर 16.67%, राइट?
यस सर।
Yes. So take the screenshot and let's wind up the class. ऐसे कुछ ऐसे वैसे करके कुछ तो डिस्कस कर रहे हैं, ओके?
ओके।
You all are getting it right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. So let's wind up the class for today and we'll meet in the next class. Okay? Thank you everyone.
यस सर।
Thank you, sir.
यस सर, थैंक
Thank you.